Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and show a little bit of gameplay for the Poisoner VR, a game on the Steam store for the HTC Vive, the Oculus Rift, and Windows Mixed Reality. This game normally retails for $9.99. It's currently on sale, 50% off, $4.99. I actually bought it on sale during the Steam Winter Sale 2019. This game was actually released back on August 1st, 2019 by developer Platforma VR. They released sort of like a little demo for this game at first, and then they re-released the game as a full game. I think the price is a little high given the quality and quantity of the content. This is basically a puzzle escape room type VR game. There are several of those in VR. What separates this from other titles such as this is the narrated portions, the cinematics. So this game does have quite a bit of narration, voice actors, and you have a little bit of a story. You're basically a cop. You're investigating this serial killer, so you go to this abandoned house, and once you get inside, you got to figure out a way out, along with, I guess, trying to figure out who the serial killer is. Now, the gameplay is only about getting out, so figuring out who the serial killer is not really part of the gameplay. You're kind of just told at the end who the serial killer was. So that is kind of anticlimactic. It didn't really matter. The only thing that really mattered is, you solving these puzzles and getting out of each room. I believe there's 6 different scenes if you're counting the tutorial and the introduction. But each scene really involves different amount of time as far as figuring out how to get out of that scene. Some of them are pretty short. You just got to solve one thing really, or maybe 2 to get out. And at the very end, you have a timer where you have to solve the puzzle within that certain time frame. And if you do, you get the good ending. And if you don't, you get the bad ending. Either way, doesn't really matter whether you solved it or not. You might want to go back. And the good thing about this game is that in the options, you can select a scene to go back. And I really like that. That way you don't have to start all the way from the beginning. And you can basically do both endings. You intentionally fail to get the bad ending in case you solved it the first time. Overall, I did enjoy my time in this game, but again, I do think it's overpriced for what it is. It tries to go for like a high quality cinematic type puzzle escape room, but I think it fails in that regard. It's just too simple. The puzzles are not complex. They're too basic. Although on the other hand, I will say these puzzles are perfect for puzzle beginners or casual puzzle fans. So if you're not a puzzle fan, you might actually enjoy this game because the puzzles are very simple. And it's more like a walking simulator, even though I wouldn't call it a walking simulator. This is really a puzzle escape room game. But it does have a little story to go along, so it kind of feels more cinematic than gameplay type game. And the puzzles are super simple to solve. So this is perfect for puzzle beginners. If you're just for your first escape room experience, this would be perfect. For puzzle veterans or puzzle pros, you probably will not like this game. You'll probably think the puzzles are too easy. Again, you can probably beat this game in 20 minutes if you know what you're doing. Otherwise, it might take up to an hour if you're really bad with puzzles, but you'll get there. Now, another good thing about this game is that you get hints on your wristwatch. So if you're stuck, you get a hint, and the hints are actually pretty good in this game that really help you out in solving the puzzles. Overall, there's only teleportation, so you don't have full locomotion. You do have snap turning, so you have that at least. And I didn't experience any issues. So the game ran smoothly for me. I didn't have any game-breaking bugs. I mean, I had a little bit of a frame rate issue, but nothing too big. Nothing that was a detriment on my 1060 GTX. So overall, if I have to score this game, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. I do think it's overpriced for what it is. I think $5, the sale price, should be the normal price. And then if you got it on sale for like $2.50, I would say this is a great deal and a game I would highly recommend probably. But for $5, I'm a little more ambivalent about it. I got it on sale for $5 and I'm like, it was okay. And definitely normal price $10 is way too high. Again, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I did enjoy it, but I think it's only really for puzzle beginners, and if you like a simple, silly crime noir type story. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.